Here we are again at Knoxville Skate Park. Welcome to Science Behind Skating. And today, unlike the last video, we are actually going to go over why cracks kill. So the number one reason is if I can find a perfectly usable crack away from this lovely family that is also used in the skate park. But remember, guys, it's everybody's, okay? That one doesn't really show. Okay, fine. Let's go to this one. Hey, you're just rolling the board, you know? Oh, wow, that really did so much. But once you put on the correct amount of weight, let me go ahead and move this over. We'll get to why cracks kill you so much. Okay, so here we have the skateboard coming over the crack, whatever, it's nothing. But once you add a little bit of weight, so you can't really see it, but the wheels start to flatten just a tad. And then once you hit that crack, you're stuck. But why does this happen? Well, it's all about weight distribution on a skateboard, scooter, bike, whatever you're using. So, as your weight is distributed across the board, all four of your wheels are going to flatten out just a little bit. This is the same reason that rocks do it. Well, now that the train is gone, let's go ahead and get back to weight distribution. Sorry about that. So sorry if I seem like I'm out of sorts a little bit. Weight distribution has everything to do no matter what you're on. Because as you apply more weight to anything, it does start to flatten out just a little bit. You'll never notice it on your skate wheels because of how rigidly they're made.
I always practice.
We have little man here at the park today, a young skater, so always a good thing. But how does that affect you with rocks? Gotta love 4-year-olds at the skate park. They are something else. Okay, so rocks. That's why it looks a little bit different, guys. It's because, you know, gotta teach the next generation of skaters what to do. Okay. So we went over cracks and why weight distribution will kill you. But why do rocks do it? Oh, if a rock is this big, I mean, this is a good sized rock, don't you think? It's not going to do anything to you. You're not even going to, you're going to see it and you're going to roll on past it. Now, if a rock is this big, you're not going to see that when you're rolling. So, here comes a train. Hold on, guys. Okay, but why do rocks do that? Sorry, guys. People just, the trains, different people, things like that. Okay, so we're going back down to the board. Let's make sure that we're in light. There's a little pebble right there. Okay. Now, you really think you're going to see something that small when you're rolling? So here's what happens. Let's go ahead and line up the wheel, which will happen naturally. And boom. Now, again, you can't really see it, but the wheel flattens out. So, there's this thing in science called friction, right? Friction is anything that rubs against anything else. It causes a form of static. Now, this static will either slow you down, kind of like a space shuttle re-entering the atmosphere, or it'll stop you completely, like skipping a rock over a pond. That's more hydrodynamics, but, you know, you get what I mean. There's still friction when it comes to it. Now, friction isn't the only thing that's going to do it. It's going to be your weight distribution. It's going to be the wheels getting smaller as you're standing on the board, because they will flatten out just a little bit. So, how do you keep from that happening? How do you keep from rocks killing you and cracks killing you when you're at your local skate park? or your local, I don't know, driveway, your driveway even. Grab a broom. If you grab a broom and you go ahead and you sweep everything, everywhere you think you're going to be skating, you should be fine. It's going to move the dust out of the way, which is going to hurt your bearings. It's going to move the rocks out of the way, which will, cause you to crash. Now, what if it's a crack? Oh, kind of like this one over here. Something that's huge that you can see. Sorry, the skate park is right next to the highway, so not a lot of room here. But what if the crack is something like this? What do? Well, one thing you can definitely do, is get a hold of the people who run the park. Like here, it's the city of Knoxville. So you can go to the city of Knoxville or Chicago or, I don't know, Dubai. You can pretty much go wherever. Nice! Go wherever you want, okay? Whatever skate park is yours. And you can be like, hey, there are giant cracks in the concrete. It's really messing with the skating. Now, if they have the budget, they'll be like, okay, let's go ahead and patch this. They're not going to lay down all new concrete, and that area might be closed for a day or two, to allow the concrete to set. But what happens if they don't have the budget? Well, you can always look at them and go, hey, I know you don't have the budget, see, like me. Guys, I understand you don't have the budget, upkeeping this isn't as important as upkeeping the roads. What if I bought the concrete that you needed? I don't see why anybody would say no to that, and they just tell you what kind of concrete it is. You buy 2 or 3 bags. You donate it to the city for the skate park, which is what I will be doing shortly. Getting a hold of the city of Parks and Rec, or the city of Park and Rec, Parks and Recs of the city of Knoxville, and going, okay, there are massive cracks where there can't be cracks. People are going to fall, people are going to hurt themselves, even with a helmet. Okay? Because something like that, you're not really going to notice if you're over here. So, what kind of concrete do you need me to buy? Since I'm not going to do all of this work by myself for you guys, I will at least donate the concrete so that way it can get fixed. Some cities will say yes, some cities will say no. Some cities don't care about the skate park. And here's the other thing when it comes to skate parks, people. Okay? They have trash cans. Wine corks are not okay. Don't bring alcohol to your local skate park. Leaving cans of soda like this. This isn't cool. If you clean up after yourself, the park will look nicer. Okay? Orange peels, whatever. But all of these cigarette butts, guys, don't smoke at your local skate park. Oh, sorry, there's the sun there. Don't do it. There's going to be kids around. There's going to be people who don't smoke. Now, granted, I don't think it's the kids that come here to the skate park and are drinking. Personally, I think that it's the adults doing a late night skate when they're not supposed to. But you know what, guys? This is going to be it for today. You go ahead, you do you. You get better at everything you do. And I'll be back next time with more science behind skating. And hopefully soon, we'll go ahead and get some nice visuals for you too. Peace.